I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Reveal thyself! Everybody stand! By royal burn!
Miscalculated. We'll need more where that came from.
Time for takeoff. Oz, reveal thyself.
Retribution!
Better than nothing.
By royal decree.
As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest for the wicked. Verdict is...
Odds revealed by...
That's not even all of them. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other two camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup, but Captain, that would put you in great if we spread our troops too thin.
Yep, the traveler...
All right then. We'll deal with that.
By royal decree.
Today.
Think you can get away? Everybody stand back!
To the ferry. To the ferry.
Burn!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Twice.
This will end
Yahoo! Teamwork is dream! Odds revealed by
all before me.
I summon thee! Here we go! Everybody stand back!
Time for retribution!
Cut down like this.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsu...
Great. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team...
Oh, come on.
Hey, cut these guys. Honestly, forget them. Let's go.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Sanghamira Shrine is a sacred place. The shrines to Watasui Omikami are given. The area is closed to outsiders.
How was it? Did your initiation... I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure, since you're back, I take it that the Ronin... You bet! We should... Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent... Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit. So you will... I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise... He expressed a desire to be on the front... Now, speaking of assignment... A special mission? Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there. Recently, however, Supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to... It's not urgent, so when Teppei returns, you can catch up...
Is Teppei really? He has a tendency to dive into...
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Well, you're in luck, because this season, raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally...
Wow.
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You...
You're seriously gonna...
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, it's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are... Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Ah, everything's going great.
Will Paimon get a uniform?
Of course.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going,
Ha!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right...
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. Let's take a break, then go check out these...
Yahoo! Huh? Let's play!
This should be the place. But some...
something's come up.
Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Don't blink!
Speed of light!
In the name of the princesses!
Yikes! A huge law through! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Curses! Goldfish down! This was not foretold. Let me scrub. I'm going in!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Time for a light show!
Phew! As monsters go, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Wow. This is I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero.
Pepe, don't you think...
Now that you mention it, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Menkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in...
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the when Orobashi attacked civilization. The Shogun stood, but now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for... Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna... You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. being around the Tatari. Hey, don't.
That place sure made some big. Let's report back to. Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here. What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms. No! Surely he can't have. Let's go check on him.
Sanganamiya Shrine is a sacred place.
Oh. Hey, guys. Just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full detail of fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from... If only I were stronger still. It wasn't long after you were made captain. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will... It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of delusion. Oh, God. That doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown or... I've been getting more and more tired over the past. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods. Hey, would you... When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested...
Pepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seek. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but sadly, a few have...
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep...
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, what are your thoughts? No, it's too late. The Sakoku decree is still in force. To organize an if we want to stop them. It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, if we spend any longer amassing our...
Very true. I gave this some thought while you... Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is like... I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
I'll scout ahead. Let's finish this quickly.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
to get careless.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Flood of frost.
I see through you.
Rack and ruin.
Can't run.
Let us cross swords. Yes.
Looks like I
Feel the
went too
split!
far in our attack.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are... Over here.
I'm going in! By royal decree!
Crush.
Go Bishop down!
I condemn you.
Over here! The more...
Beg for mercy.
The citizens shine no longer.
More speed.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We better watch our step or we might get hit.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Freeze to the core.
Shadow Raven! Black Knight fall! Fire hazard! Been killed! Here comes the fireworks!
Crush.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Shudder. More speed. I'm going in. Crush. Eye for an eye.
I slipped up.
The fuse is lit!
Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Let's light it up.
Have a load of this.
Shudder.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fire hazard! Out of my sight! Go Bishop down! By royal decree!
This body belongs to ice.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations. Ha! Barely 2 words in. And you already look like you want me dead. Oh, so I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What? You're getting all worked up over nothing.
How can you say this?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their... Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, eternity stretches things out over a long time. Take your friend and the Resistance, just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment. That the more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Okay.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask...
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens lead. People show you whatever side of themselves. Every side of me is the real me. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please. Study humans.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon...
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank... Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your... The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their... Well, anyway...
A hindrance?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop... You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plain of Euthymia to preserve her... Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one... And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, She had to reach eternity since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced her, and since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state.
So, that place that she carved open...
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper. The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of... And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The truth is, you want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that the key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance.
So this is your plan? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there, that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she is...
Has no one else ever been in...
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this.
Wait, you're leaving?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mech?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you...
Oh, fizzled out.
speed.
Reveal thyself! This realm is no home for a princess.
You mean, perhaps it's because...
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me and my fox in your dreams.
Aww.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other, and a nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both... At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag—
Aw, Miko, you sound like a...
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly— Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for
There's a part...
Fire hazard! Beg for mercy.
By royal decree!
Vengeance will be mine. Shudder. Rack and ruin.
The fuse is lit!
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
I'm going in.
A mystic retreat!
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden?
How do I put this?
Wait, what? So all of this was...
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle. But when they face the Raiden Shogun, considering even their visions have been taken from them...
You don't have to be so blunt.
I don't mean to belittle. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them. In short, if everything goes according to plan... Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk...
All of this setting, you're entertaining guests?
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. And before one makes a plan, you must understand the Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity. Yes, this now. We also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from—
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree...
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo Commissions are in some form of collusion with the... Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at law. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of 2 commissions and the Raiden Shogun,
So, what?
it will be easier for us to start with... So my plan is...
Rebellion? What are you talking?
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another... I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest. She also appears to be standing right behind...
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine. Don't even think about trying anything.
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. Use of force here is strictly forbidden.
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a...
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her...
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty.
Even though she will one day...
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless.
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of and your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission.
You're saying the Kujo...
Yes, that's exactly...
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely... Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryo Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than any... How could he ever even dream of...
3 days. Come back here in 3... As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugly...
3 days? She will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in
That was so scary. Huh? But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to...
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say... As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do though?
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now...
sacred sakura bloom eternally.
That toy Tanuki just turned... What's going... Not a tanuki. I'm so tired. Is this the profession?
She is a member of the Shiumatsu.
Wow, a ninja? So was that, Anyway, what's the Shumatsu?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission. A secret. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties. However, here's what I need. It would not be appropriate.
You make it sound so simple.
For a complete outs, but since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring... Now the Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring...
Stop! I have ordered.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Kamore Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me.
I see. You have been I understand. Now that you mention it, I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, perhaps the problem of...
what do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had... Meanwhile,
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that... It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from...
If only there was a way we could distract...
Yoin...
That's a very Toma sound, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the...
Great! It feels like I'm getting... It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track. Oh man,
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree— This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate—
Ooh, let's play the hot—
You're still thinking—
The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's—
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find— Yoimiya! We need extra large fun. You should, as it happens, I made this real, but it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears. Don't. We'll give it. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them's... We need to get rid of them, or it won't be... After I get the document, let's meet back at... Also, if I do... Is this... Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait. I know exercise helps you. I feel so... No, I can't. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped off. Here you go.
My lady, what are...
This sealed envelope must be an official report that... In addition, we have... It seems that Gujiyaya was right. This should be ample evidence. I will also gather...
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun.
Again, we'll just have to
If Paimon remembers correctly, let's pack up our things and get ready to...
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone.
Oh, you wouldn't believe.
Hand them to Sarah.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Utter disregard for human life.
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you...
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry. Yep, let's...
Hold on, traveler. There's some...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the... You must find a way to recreate this... If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the... Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one as... If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe, or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you?
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the...
I'm sorry.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received... But if it turns out that you have been deceptive...
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Fire hazard! By royal decree!
Off we go, everybody! Stand back! Strike!
I must withdraw.
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
No turning back!
Who's the ship do?
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core.
Withdraw.
Teach me a lesson.
I'm going in! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Strike first. Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got.
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Flash! Storm the front!
Don't hold back.
A festive retreat!
Everybody stand back!
Watch your step.
More speed.
Time for a light show!
Take this. I won't forget
I
this.
dare you!
I must withdraw.
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Going in! Oz, reveal thyself!
Glory to the impossible!
Fire hazard! Here comes the fireworks!
Withdraw. Train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone in?
Master!
Go on, ask him!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne.
So this is how my documents went missing from...
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes, I have dealings with the... The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return, for too long the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. So, when the chance arose to gain the back, it appeared to me...
But...
Betrayal! The Fatui may think they are using me. But when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, after all, none can contend with the supreme power of the Almighty.
Yeah, he does.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo, it's clear to me now, you hypocrite.
Selfishness.
Hate to say it.
I've doubted the vision, but I chose. But now I realize, so I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn. Report to the Shogun. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat.
Signora's the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving...
Sarah stormed off! You can say that! Alright then. This is how it must be.
Didn't keep you awake?
Are you going to hold a festival?
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around. So you came to expose my I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat.
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun. Do correct. That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. Before you go saying something, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front, I'm not sure you realize quite how—
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Then I will deign— a lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Everybody stand back. Odious fate decided by destiny. Time for a light show.
Detestable. You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Goes the ship down!
Yeah!
Adventure time!
Off we go!
Yeah!
The fuse is lit! Oh, that hurt. Burned too brightly.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Delved into destiny.
The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Shadows of fate. Let's light it up!
The fuse is lit!
Come, put up a fight!
Let's light it up!
Potatoes.
Adventure time!
Me a witch!
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be fast?
Not every wound will heal. Not even ashes will remain. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Fate is upon you.
Must burn! Come, put up a fight.
The destiny count.
Let me embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will heal. Not even ashes will remain.
A different place.
Adventure time!
Yeah!
Off we go! Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Going in! Gotta watch it. Shadows of fate.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Decided by destiny. Fire hazard.
Potatoes. Call me a witch. Not even ashes will remain. Immolation. A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Not even ashes will remain.
Here we
Embrace your searing reckoning. Dance,
Adventure
my
time.
pretties.
Everybody stand back!
Gotta watch it. Time for a light show. Delved into destiny. Shadows of fate.
Not
Adventure
even
time!
ashes will remain. Come, put up a fight.
Time for takeoff.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Dance, my pretties.
Let's play.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Brace yourselves. Let me scoop. Written in the stars.
Not every wound will heal.
Time for a light show. Go with the ship too.
All must burn.
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Off we go!
Delved into destiny. Leave my space. Oh, fizzle out. Think you can get away?
Adventure time!
Not even ashes will remain.
Everybody stand back!
The fuse is lit.
My vision's clouded. Shadows of fate. Wouldn't gliding be
Embrace your
faster?
searing reckoning!
Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny.
So strong! But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
there will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about... Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherently incompatible. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more... Consider this. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they... Traveler, there seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. Anyway, you're looking... so be it. Well then... Your arrival has brought a deafening static.
Off we go! Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Fate is upon you. Time for a light show.
You are an enemy that requires special attention. This ends now.
Delve into destiny. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Ow! Why do they never miss? Off we go. Here we go.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
The fuse is lit. The festival ends. Shadows of fate. Brace yourself. Fire hazard. Burned too brightly. Adventure time. Couldn't break the curse.
Strike dead!
My reckoning has come.
I will mold you into the foundations of
Would a
eternity.
be faster?
Strike dead!
Let me sleep a while.
Let's finish this quickly.
Inazuma, I'm not sure this is going to feature.
Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? If so, then not so. The Vision Hut decree. The Fatui's actions thus far do individual what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have traveler, there seems to be, so I won't insist. That's right. Anyway, you... so be it. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Indulge my cure. Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? If so, not so. The Vision Hut, the Fatui's actions thus far, individual what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who traveler, there seems to be, so I won't insist that you... That's right. Anyway. So be it. Your arrival has brought a deafening static. Inferior.
Time for a light show! Go Bishop down! That didn't count!
Inferior.
Everybody stand back!
Evasion is futile.
Decided by destiny.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Don't blink!
Inferior. Inferior.
Halfway teamwork is dreamwork!
Shadows of fate! Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Fire hazard! Uh-oh!
Let's light it up!
Leave my space!
Delve into destiny!
Incoming!
This ends now.
Bro, what the fuck?
Inferior.
Adventure time! I'm going in!
Let me scribe!
Written in the stars!
The fuse is lit! A festive reprise!
Inferior.
Speed of light!
Instabilities will be removed. Inferior.
Why do they never miss?
Evasion is futile.
Leave my space!
Strike dead.
Got lucky that time.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fate is upon you! Go bishop down!
Your verdict is decided.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink!
This one, the fleeting shadow.
Killed.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Shadows of thunder! Everybody stand back! Time for a light show!
All desire can be broken.
Here come the fireworks! Written in the stars!
Your verdict is decided.
Let's light it up! Fire hazard! I'm going in! This was not foretold. Let me scribe. Go bishop down!
This one, the fleeting shadow.
Oh, fizzle out. Everybody stand back! Decided by destiny! That's gonna hurt in the morning. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up! Ow! Fire hazard! That didn't kill him! A festive reprieve! Shadows of fate! Teamwork is dream!
All
Written in the
desire
stars!
can be broken.
Time for a light show! The festival ends!
Your verdict is decided.
Everybody
All will be
stand
severed. This
Why
one,
do they never
the
miss?
fleeting shadow.
Fire hazard! Oh, I gotta watch it. Fate is upon you. With sword comes shadow.
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power of their ambition. These ambitions have transcended space and time. They're... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?